Hello, everyone. My name is Cheyenne Vasquez. I am a doTERRA wellness advocate. I am married to my wonderful husband, Jesus, and we have a daughter. Her name is Amiris, and she's so much fun. She just turned 3 not long ago, so she's full of sass and sweetness and smart too. So anyways, I am a registered nurse in the labor and delivery unit, and I also do nursery. I work at a small facility, so everything is kind of combined. We do the labor and delivery, nursery, and postpartum care, so really the whole thing. And today, I am going to go over doTERRA essential oils, and I'm just covering the basics. This is going to be a video that's about 15 minutes or less, and so I'm just going to go ahead and jump on in. If you have any questions or would like to leave a comment, please do so below this video, and I would love to answer those for you. And I'll be posting a few links in there as well. So this is a 15 class series, and so I'm going to go ahead and start with the basics, and then we'll have several to follow. So what are essential oils? Essential oils are the aromatic compounds that we find in plants, and we are exposed to essential oils every single day. So anytime you cut open a lemon and you smell it, or you walk by a peppermint plant or lavender and you smell those are essential oil. Like that aroma is a part of the essential oil of that plant. So essential oils are used as part of the plant's defense mechanism. So they have a lot of great qualities. And just to name a few, essential oils are antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, and they're also really great to use to get rid of pests and stuff like that. And those are all ways that plants use them to protect and heal themselves. So for example, if you have peppermint gets rid of mice and spiders and cockroaches. It's a deterrent for all of those things. Other essential oils help the plant to protect themselves, so protect them from sun, protect them from other pests and insects, or to heal themselves. So, if one of their leaves were stripped away or something happened down in their root, the essential oil of that plant helps that plant to heal itself. And so we get a lot of the same benefits when we use these essential oils for ourselves. So a great thing about essential oils is that harmful bacteria that is produced in our bodies cannot mutate or adjust to essential oils because the essential oils are so complex. And so I'm an RN, so an example that I like to use is antibiotics. So a lot of times people will use antibiotics and they'll use them every time they're sick, and a lot of times it's the exact same antibiotic or the same type of antibiotic. And when the people use these antibiotics over and over and over and over again, our bodies become immune to them. And then they no longer work because we've built up this tolerance in our body. Well, with essential oils, our bodies cannot don't allow that tolerance to build up because each essential oil is so complex. Each batch is a tad bit different than the one before it. And so it doesn't allow our bodies to make that tolerance, and therefore we can use them over and over and over again, and they're going to still be effective for us. So I really love that about essential oils. Also, essential oils are so complex that bacteria cannot even build up that resistance like I was just talking about. And so also if you start talking about cancer with essential oils, and how I talked about that the body, if there's like a bacteria or an antigen or something that is mutated, it won't allow that mutated one to continue to reproduce. So it kind of stops that reproduction on a lot of our internal use of essential oils. And so people have found it to be extremely, extremely helpful for family and friends that have cancer, or, to prevent cancer from occurring as well. So the key to using essential oils for health is not to use them in large amounts. So each essential oil is very, very, very potent, and it doesn't take a lot. I'm just going to grab Melaleuca for an example. So it doesn't take a lot. So I may only do 1 or 2 drops, but I can do them every like 20 to 30 minutes until I get the outcome that I need. But I don't want to add 10 drops because my body is just it's gonna take it in, it's gonna go right to where my body needs it. But if it's in excess, all that excess just gets flushed out. It's not using it. So it's better to use a little bit, let your body absorb that, let it treat the issue at its root. And then if you need a little extra support, then 20 to 30 minutes later, add another 1 or 2 drops, or put another swipe or 2 on, and then go from there until you get that desired effect that you're looking for. So that's the best way to use these essential oils. Essential oils are not a new thing. So essential oils have been around for a long, long time. So back in biblical days, they were used. And if you've read the story of Jesus' birth, then you know that he was given frankincense and myrrh, and those are both essential oils. Along with gold. Gold is not an essential oil, but the frankincense and the myrrh are. Also, they were used in ancient Egypt and Rome and Greece as well, and they were used for medicine. So they've always been around, and they've always been used for medical purposes. So even our modern medication, a lot of it derives from plants and from somewhat essential oils, but definitely from plants. So this is not something that is new. However, what is new is that now we have science backing up and proving, I guess, evidence-based practice that these essential oils are in fact working, that they are changing our bodies, that they are healing us from certain things, and that they are treating illnesses at the root cause for many, 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 many things. And so that's what's new. That's what is exciting. And as an RN, I love that. I love that we are taking something that has traditionally been used for medicine, and we're bringing it back into our modern way of healing and of helping others. So let's see. When you use essential oils, we want to make sure that you're using a good quality brand. Okay, so the oil that I will be educating you on in all 15 of these classes are doTERRA specific. I am not talking about any other brand of essential oils. I'm only talking to you about doTERRA specifically. This is a brand that I know and I trust and I have researched, and I want you to go out. I want you to research as well. I want you to find and make sure that this is the brand for you. And when you do find that out, I would love for you to come back and you to tell me exactly why you chose the brand that you did, and how it's supporting you and everything. But doTERRA is my brand of choice. They are extremely transparent about every single batch of essential oil that they have. And in fact, on the bottom of every, this one looks like it's kind of wiped off. Here's a better example. On the bottom of every single batch of essential oil, there is a number, and you can go to source to you, and you can pull up exactly what chemical constituents are in that specific oil, which is really, really incredible that they have that and they offer that, because a lot of companies don't. And so if you're looking for an essential oil company, I suggest you find one that shows you and proves to you exactly what is in each and every single bottle. Also, they offer tons of education, and they get their plants specific to where that plant grows its best. So there is no overlying company that comes in and tells essential oil companies exactly what they have to have in their essential oils. And doTERRA is not okay with that, because they want to make sure that their customers are getting pure, potent, effective, and safe essential oils every single time that they, use them, every single batch. And so they have created a grade of essential oil, and it's called Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. And like I mentioned earlier, these oils are sourced from all over the world where that plant is best grown. And then it is taken and it is rigorously, tested by third parties to make sure that the oil is what it says that it is, and that it doesn't have any fillers, that it doesn't have any harmful contaminants in it, and that it is 100% natural with no artificial components to it. And so that within itself is another reason why I absolutely love doTERRA. I love their transparency, and I love that I can go and I can look and I can see exactly what is in each bottle of oil that I have. And then the last thing I want to mention just in this basic class is the 3 ways that you can use essential oils. So the first way that you can use them is aromatically, and that, seriously guys, is as easy as taking the lid off of a cap and breathing it in. And I am already getting the benefits of this Serenity. So Serenity is good for calming me and relaxing me. I can be really anxious and overly excited when I make these videos, but this is something that I can use, and I can smell it, and it goes straight into my olfactory system, into my limbic system, and the brain sends a response to adjust my emotions, and it's wonderful. It smells so, so great. Another way that you can do this is you can get an oil, and you can just put a drop into this is grapefruit. I love grapefruit. You put a drop into your hands, make a little cup like this, fold it, and breathe in. And then you've just created yourself your own little diffuser. So you don't have to even go out to the store and buy a diffuser to use these essential oils. You can seriously use them just by smelling them. Smelling them from the bottle, smelling them from your own personal diffuser. And then another way, of course, you can use them aromatically is to go and get a diffuser. I have about 4 lying around in different places in my house, and we love, love, love our diffusers. We have them going all the time, and we use them for just about everything under the sun. The next way you can use these is topically. And the way that you can use one topically, I'll use lemongrass for example. Lemongrass is really great for pain. And so if you have like joints or muscle pain, arthritis, stuff like that, lemongrass is really, really great for that. So what you could do is you will combine your lemongrass, and I don't have my fractionated coconut oil over here with me, but you can add some lemongrass into your fractionated coconut oil, and you can apply it to that joint. You know, if it's tendonitis in your elbow, or just whatever it is, you can apply it straight to that area to get the benefit topically. We'll go over some dilution stuff later, but you do want to dilute your essential oils. And then the last way that you can use them is internally. And a great example of that, I have my frankincense over here. Frankincense is great for cellular health. And so it's recommended that you take 1 drop of frankincense under your tongue every single day. And so that is one way that you can use it internally. Another way that you can use it internally is by getting little veggie caps. You can put 2 to 3 drops of an essential oil in the veggie cap and then take it with some water, usually about at least 8 ounces of water with that. You can add a drop just straight into your water. Make sure, though, if you do that you are adding it into either a good quality stainless steel glass or a regular glass, because these essential oils rid your body of toxins. And in doing so, if you go and you put a drop of one of these in a plastic container, it's going to rid that plastic of those toxins, and then it's going to get all in the water. And then when you go to drink the water, you're drinking all the toxins and completely doing the opposite of what your end goal would be. So just be aware of that. Okay, so I think that about wraps up my just basic information class. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.